Green Team Academy Podcast, Episode 27, From Eco-Club to Eco-Community, the SMRT Eco-Club in Redcliffe, Bristol, England. Are you ready to become an eco-leader? If so, then you're in the right place. I'm Joan-Gregerson, author, coach, and eco-nut. Welcome to the Green Team Academy Podcast, where you'll discover how to get together, make a difference, and feel better by starting and growing a green team in your community. Don't forget to head on over to greenteamacademy.com for my free 7-day Green Team Quick Start course. And now, let's get started. Well, hello there, Green Team. Welcome back. So nice to be with you again today. You know, it's great to talk about strategies and tools, but there's nothing like hearing how a group of people got together and did some amazing stuff. And so today I'm going to be talking with you about an eco-club that I found out about that is at the St-Mary-Redcliffe-and-Temple-School in Redcliffe, Bristol, England. As you're listening to this, think about the strategies that they use that you could use to have an impact in your community. So this was started less than 2 years ago in November 2016 when two teachers, Mrs. Clapson and Mrs. Molnar, established the SMRT, so I'll just call that the SMRT Eco-Club. There were really two things that spurred them to do it. One was that their leadership team had said that it was really the adults' responsibility to demonstrate environmentally friendly practices. And second, they live in the town of Bristol, which has been named a green capital that has this thriving eco community. And the mayor of Bristol, Marvin Rees, has called for a measurably cleaner Bristol by 2020. So based on those two ideas, they decided to start this eco club. Their initial aim was to partner with the staff that is looking after their school building and their playground and to raise awareness among the students about stewardship and looking after what they've been given. But it also capitalizes on the students' natural enthusiasm for upcycling, recycling, and reducing waste. So to start with, they started meeting every Thursday at lunchtime, and I think this is a key part of a functioning green team is that you have a regular time to meet. And they really focused on the litter patrol as one of their main things. So they would go out and engage with the different students and thank them that have been being responsible or challenge the ones that were littering. And to start with, it was seen as kind of a joke. But over time, what they saw was that the students who really care about their environment and care about their resources were given a voice. They were given a way to talk about what they see as important and as a way to challenge people that were maybe accidentally littering. Another area that they worked on was in taking a piece of neglected land on their school site and turning it into a school garden. They partnered with the Redcliffe Garden Club as they went through this. They planted beans and cucumbers and nasturtiums. They've had plant sales where they raise money for a local charity, and they received an award in their city's school garden competition for making this transformation of that piece of land into this fabulous school garden. Another area that they've worked in is in talking with the school leadership team. And they said this is one of those challenge areas where the school has systems and you have to work through those systems. Their leadership team has been responsive and has made changes in response to the suggestions that they've given to them about when the team looked into their use of photocopying paper or energy use by computers. And they partnered with a nonprofit called Living Streets that encourages more walking to school. I also love that this team has been part of their entire town and has acted as a key player in the town's call for that measurably cleaner Bristol by 2020, that the School Eco-Club hosted a green event for other schools to come and see what they've done, and they invited officials from the town and other professionals to come in and talk to all of them. The Eco-Club has also started its own mini recycling center to upcycle some of the plastics that they have. They're also holding discussions on an ongoing basis about the problem of plastics in the school. When the teachers were asked what their vision was for the future, they said within the next few years they want to see plastic recycling well established in the school, a zero tolerance to litter, a blossoming school garden growing healthy food that would be used in our school cafeteria, continued links with our local community, and above all, our students automatically embracing the SMRT Eco-Club values of respect and care. What they talked about also was that it has really changed from an eco-club to an eco-community, where every member in the school, whether it's students or teachers or administration, is all a part of this eco-initiative. So it's an eco-community rather than an eco-club. And that's what we're going for, is cultural transformation. And when they were asked if they have advice for anyone who wants to set up a similar initiative, they said, be convinced and be passionate. Don't let the odd negative remark put you off. We believe that the students can only benefit from an eco-club, whether it be through future employment opportunities or building community links. The school can reinforce so many of its messages through such an initiative: respect for self, others, our planet, and our future. Okay, so that is a quick overview of the St-Mary-Redcliffe-and-Temple-School in Redcliffe, Bristol, England. As I look at that, I see from the beginning they started with really deep values. They knew what they were trying to do on a deep level. They started with one strategy, and as other strategies came up, as there were things that people were passionate about, opportunities that came up, they were willing to adjust and expand into those areas. So those are all great lessons for us, is to get something started and then be willing to adjust and go where the community needs and passions are. I also like that they worked on all different levels. They worked on that personal level, they established new norms for their community, and they participated as key players in the broader community of what's happening with their town and partnering with the Redcliffe Garden. And I forgot to mention there was a couple grants that they got as well so that they could do more. So I hope that inspires you to see just regular people getting together and trying things, and to see what a great impact they've had. Are you thinking of starting an eco-club at a school, or have you participated in one? If so, I'd love to hear more about that. You can leave a comment over at greenteamacademy.com. That's it for today. That was episode 27. Thanks so much, and remember, the time for action is now, because there is no planet B. If you're ready to make a bigger impact in your community, then head over to greenteamacademy.com and pick up my free guide, 12 Common Green Team Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. If you like what you're hearing here, then please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review, and tell a friend to tune in to the Green Team Academy podcast. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you right back here next week.